If life is real for you right now, then you're not walking down your natural path. You're not walking down the path of your will. You're not expressing your will. You're not walking the direction in life that your soul is guiding you into. You're being guided by external pressure, which is trapping you in the third dimension. The only way to break free from the three-dimensional realm is to walk your own path. If your life still feels real, you're not walking your own path. You need to question yourself. And once you question yourself, you're going to have an existential crisis. All existential crises comes from questioning yourself. That's how we evolve, by questioning ourselves. If you can't ask yourself questions, you're no better than the people in religion that say you can't question God. If you can't ask God questions, is he really God? What are you all knowing for if you can't use your all-knowingness to evolve life or evolve reality? Is it just a flex on everybody? What is the purpose of a God if God can't allow us to evolve and someday get on the level that he's on? If we're unable to gain the same power that God has, that means we only exist to worship or to serve. So you're a fan that God created, who didn't ask to exist. Unless God is you. But even if you view yourself as God and you don't ask yourself questions, you're not allowing yourself to evolve. Because every time you question yourself and it makes you uncomfortable, that means the answer to that question is going to allow you to get to a higher plane of existence. So you have to question yourself daily, all the time. This actually builds your will. Because if you're able to act upon your will, even when you're asking yourself questions, now what you do is justified. So if you don't get anything out of what I'm saying, because I do know I talk very poetically, it comes from me being a Gemini, understand this. If life feels too real for you, that means you're not walking down your own path. You know you're walking down your own path, you know you're following your path when life doesn't feel real. So if you're no longer emotionally attached to what you thought was life, that just means that your emotions are on a higher realm, or on a higher dimension. That's what it means to give your emotions up to something higher or to something greater than yourself. It doesn't mean to suppress your emotions. People are saying that I'm preaching and teaching toxic masculinity. I'm not saying to suppress your emotions. I'm saying bring your emotions into a higher dimension. Instead of allowing them to sit here while the rest of you evolves. If you're still emotionally attached to the third dimension, you're never going to be able to evolve. Because your emotional energy is just light in motion. It's just energy emotions. That's all it is. You can't evolve to the fifth dimension without bringing your emotions with you. Because your emotions is the key to your fifth dimension. Your emotions are just your sexual energy. It's your spirit energy. So fifth dimensional thinkers are not people that don't have emotions. They're people who are only emotionally affected on a fifth dimensional realm, because your emotions create your reality. So in this reality, no longer is able to attack your emotions. That means you've already given up your emotions to a higher dimension, which means that life forced you to open up your heart chakra. While some of us, we go out of our way to do it purposefully. Waking your heart chakra is just when you die to this world and wake up in a higher world. A world where you have full control over how you feel. And you don't control your feelings by saying, like, let's say, for example, I was mad. I'm like, I'm happy now. Like, I'm not talking about that. What I mean is this. You control your feelings by directing what you're focusing on. Because you're going to emotionally attach to whatever you focus on the most. So if you focus on a higher plane of existence, you move your emotions to a higher level of awareness. And now they feel different. Because your feelings are just reactions. They just reflect what they're feeling. They're an absorptive force. So you can't control them. All you can do is feed them something that's going to uplift it. Being able to shift your emotions into higher dimensions to navigate the universe comes from you being able to awaken your heart chakra. Because your heart chakra is the bridge to higher dimensions. Your higher chakras is your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, and your crown chakra, while your three lower chakras, or your three-dimensional chakras, your carnal chakras, are in your root, your sacral, your solar plexus. Once you awaken your heart chakra, you balance all the other 6. Now you're vibrating on all 7 levels of existence. They all turn into one frequency, the green frequency. This is called awakening the light of El Qadir. El Qadir just means the green one in Arabic. In English, this person would be called Melchizedek or Melchizedek. This is just the name of the frequency that you're vibrating on when you are on the level of your heart chakra. The key to awakening your heart chakra is navigating your emotions to a higher plane of existence, raising your emotions to something higher. And you only do this by shifting your awareness. And if you're interested in learning, just click the link in my profile bio and read my book, Awakening the Divine Mind.